First at 4, a Huntsville police officer and a female shooting victim are recovering, and one officer is dead after responding to a shots fired call Tuesday. Earlier today, a procession carried the fallen officer Garrett Crumby to Berry Hill Funeral Home in Huntsville. Community members continue to mourn the loss of Officer Crumby following this tragic incident. And that's where we begin News 19 at 4 today. I'm Christine Killemeyer.
And I'm Jerry Hayes. Huntsville Police held a news conference about an hour ago to give us an update on the situation. And News 19 crews are out in the field right now to bring us the latest on where things stand and what we know so far. We begin with Carmen Fuentes, who is outside HPD headquarters. Carmen.
Yeah, Jerry, Huntsville Police Chief Kirk Giles spoke in a very somber voice to the media this afternoon, but he was able to provide us with an update on the condition of Officer Albert Morin. Now, he did say, quote, he is not out of the woods just yet, but he is, quote, certainly improving, and he is expected to make a full recovery. Now, the person of interest in this case, Juan Laws, has been charged by the Alabama law enforcement agency with capital murder. More charges could be on the way, as this is still an open and active investigation. The deputy chief who worked at the West Precinct with both Officer Crumby and Officer Morin spoke about them as people, not as officers, describing Garrett Crumby and referring to him by his first name, Garrett Crumby, as the sweet tooth guy around the precinct. He always had, whether it was cake, maybe a sandwich, he always had something to eat in his hand, and that he was had a caregiver personality, not just for his own family, but for his brothers and sisters in blue here at the Huntsville Police Department. He also mentioned that although he is not a Huntsville native, he was certainly an Alabama boy at heart, as he did love the outdoors. Now, as for Albert Morin, he also loved the outdoors and says that he loved hiking. He was a very avid hiker, and that they called him a get-the-job-done guy, that no matter what was needed of him, he was always determined, and is still always determined, to get his job done, because Chief Giles mentioned when he gave us an update about Officer Morin that one of the first things that he mentioned was, when can I get back to work? I did ask Chief Giles about counseling resources for those in the department when an instance like this takes place, and he says they often rely on peer-to-peer resources because that's just what the job demands. They have to get back to work.
It's a difficult thing to deal with. I've gone through this 4 times. And you got to understand, these officers, these employees, we have to go back to work. And so we provide for them to be able to do that. We have other departments that are taking up our slack right now because they understand what we're going through. And so we're very blessed in this community.
Chief Giles, very emotional when speaking, very thankful for all of the heartfelt messages that he's been receiving from the community, both online and in person, that he's been hearing from others in his department. He was not able to provide any updates on the investigation because that's in Aaliyah's hands. I did reach out to Aaliyah today, trying to get some questions answered that are still not known, and because this is an ongoing investigation, they could not provide that at this time. I'm live in Huntsville. Carmen Fuentes, News 19.